Hey crafty friends, this is Jenny from crafttestdummies.com, and today we're going to talk about embossing pastes and gels. If you've ever been mystified by gloss gels, embossing pastes, and molding pastes, this is going to be the video you want to watch today. I'll demystify the process, explain what they are, and even give you a demo on how to use them. Stay tuned. So here we are in the wonderful world of pastes, gels, and mediums. So you may know that if you use these with stencils, you're going to get some embossed edges and images. Some of them even look like stickers. But if you've never played with them before, they can be a little intimidating. So let me just give you an overview here. So first of all, I'm going to show you some of the gloss gel medium. Now, if you get it from the Golden Line or from your art store, this is the stuff that you're looking for. It's this gloss gel medium. If you're looking in your local scrapbooking stamp supply store, you're going to be looking for the translucent embossing paste by Dreamweavers. And what it is, it's a thick, pasty gel. It's opaque, kind of like an Elmer's glue when it's wet. It is opaque and white. When it dries, it's actually clear. So here, let me show you this other brand too. This is a little creamier, a little goopier. It could be that my Dreamweavers is just a little older and it might be drying out. But you'll notice that it holds a peak. It won't even fall off of the palette knife that I'm using. And let me just show you these two gel mediums side by side. These are dry, so this is what it looks like. It really just looks like plastic because kind of that's what it is. This is kind of what your acrylic paint is without any pigment in it. But why would you want this, you ask? Well, I will show you soon. But that gives you an idea of at least what the consistency, what it's going to look like when you open it up. Now, of course, let me show you some of what it looks like when it is all dry. So this is a Dreamweavers. Notice how you have a little bit of shine to it. Maybe you can't see. Oh, there it is. You can see. There's a little bit of shine. Here it is on black. There it really shows up, right? So it kind of is fun to use on dark papers because you don't have to color it. You can just let that shiny, raised, embossed image kind of show through. Now, I have used brass stencils with all of my examples, and the reason why I like a brass stencil is because it is much firmer than a vinyl or a plastic stencil, and it's just a lot easier to apply the paste through it than with a plastic stencil, I found. You will want to keep a little bin of water handy so you can dump this right in as soon as you're done so you don't let it dry in the grooves. But, so let's move on from it. So like I said, this is the Dreamweavers, just the embossing paste. Now, there's also this stuff called light molding paste, or if it's Dreamweavers, it's opaque medium. And it looks almost identical, right? This looks a lot like speckling compound or, you know, old-fashioned toothpaste. But you apply it the same way, and what you're going to get is this matte image. So instead of it being clear and glossy, it's going to be still white and opaque. As a matter of fact, here it is on black cardstock. So it really does cover completely. Also, that means that when it comes up, because it still has that texture, what did I do with that one? Oh, this is like chalks. These around the outside I used Twinkling H2Os, and I used a water-based marker in the middle. So you can color it then when you're done. And again, it's really 3D and raised and kind of fun. So that's what happens if you use molding paste or opaque medium. Now, you still have, this is the golden medium. Looks exactly like the Dreamweavers. Dreamweavers has gotten smart though. They have added things like colors to their embossing paste. So basically you could do this at home if you took your regular gel medium, added some Pearl-X pigments or not Twinkling H2Os, but Pearl-X pigments. What's the other stuff? Perfect Pearls, that's what I'm thinking of. If you add that to it, it will also tint this. But why spend the time when you can just buy a whole jar of it tinted already for you. So this is great if you're going to be doing cards because you can do a lot at one time and not have to make up new batches. But look how beautiful and shiny this is. This has been dried for about an hour. And as you can see, it's raised, it's shiny, and it almost looks like a sticker on there. Now, here's something else that's kind of fun. Well, first of all, here's the white example. So you can see what it looks like on white and dark cardstock. Yes, it will be opaque and cover completely. But while it's wet, you can also add glitter to it if you wanted to. And when it dries, you know, a little bit will flake off, but it's on there pretty good. So that's just another thought if you like to use some of the colored embossing pastes. And Dreamweavers is a great brand and it's readily available. It's a little pricey. This 4 ounces cost me almost $10. So the thing is that these other gel mediums that you get at the art supply store are cheaper and bigger. Now here's another fun one. This is the Dreamweavers Crackle paste. And can you see the cool crackles? I actually went ahead and did watercolor over the top of it so that you could see it right away. But what I'm going to do is give you a demo on how to apply these pastes in just a moment. So I'll see you back in a second. All right, so this is what you need in order to use a gel medium or a molding paste or embossing paste with brass stencil. Of course, you're going to need your brass stencil. You're going to want some masking tape. That will help secure it both to your whatever you're stenciling on and your table. That way, if you're dragging, you won't make everything go askew. I like to use an old credit card or gift card and a palette knife if you want it. But this is how I do it. What I like to do is take a little bit of my paste, like so, and I'll kind of just throw some on the top here like this, like frosting. You don't want to work it too hard, because then what will happen is it'll seep underneath. But if you take your credit card or your gift card, keep it kind of on the edge there, and squeegee it across, you get a pretty decent even coat. And then when you go to remove your masking tape, make sure it comes off in the same order that it went on. Like so. This is always the hardest part, is removing all the masking tape. I should be using painter's tape, but this is what I had handy. And then you lift it up, and there's your image. I have a little bit of seepage underneath, but you can go back with a nice sharp edge of your palette knife and kind of just nudge it away. Just scrape it off, if you will. Or you could be a little more careful next time. One of the two. But that is how you emboss with paste. And the fun thing is that in about an hour, I'm going to throw that in the water over there, this will be nice and shiny and clear, and then you can do something else fun with it. So here are a couple of samples that I had done. This one is with the Golden brand, and it's the clear Glossy Gel. This is the translucent. So what I'm going to do now is take a little bit of my Plain Jane baseboard glimmer mists, and I spray it on top. Now the reason why we like this is because when you use the light molding paste, it sinks in a little bit. Whoop, there you can see where I nudged it away. Okay. And if you use the glossy, it comes off entirely. It acts as a resist. So there you go. There you can kind of see the two different effects that you get. And then if I wanted to, I could still go on top of this and use my inks, my markers, and color it in as well. So that's kind of fun with modeling pastes and gels. If you haven't tried it before, really you should, because it is just kind of a good time. I mean, just for adding texture. I mean, look how much that resists. You can see the color underneath perfectly. But it's a lot of fun. It's something new to try. And who knows, you may discover the artist within you. Thank you so much for watching Craft Test Dummies and for checking out the video today. If it was helpful, please give it a thumbs up. And if you have any questions, please leave it in the comments section. I'll be happy to get back to you. Thank you so much and have a crafty day.